In this video, we are going to use the combination of two formulas, VLOOKUP and match. Before that, I will go back to match function. How to do that? Match function will give me the position, the cell position in the particular data set. Suppose I want to know in which row in this particular table Miss Brenda Devi name is located. The cell location you can find it from match function. That means I will use equal to match. I'm looking for Brenda Devi name. Where you are finding? I am finding it in here. So you have to be careful here. I'm not selecting the column title or the column heading. So I will select only the names. In the selected 25 names, Brenda Devi name is situated at the fourth row. So the match function, I should get the value 4. In the fourth row in the selected range, Brenda Devi name is located. So that is how it is working. So match I3, B3 to B27, and I want exact match. I will hit enter button. You can see the value 4 is appearing. So I will just increase the font size. Yes, the value 4 is appearing here. That is how you can see. Same way, if I want to know Lalita Devi, which is situated at the 13th row in that 13th serial number. So if I copy paste it here, you can see 13th number is appearing. So this is how we can use match function to find out the cell value or cell location in the particular data set, in which row or in which column that particular name is or the value is located. That's how we can get the using match function we will get. Now, since match function gives the position of the particular cell, we can use this match function along with VLOOKUP. That is what I am actually the primary goal in this video. So here you can see a data set is given of, okay, I will give the again I didn't give the serial number, so 1 2 I will just give the 15 employees, employee code, job role, department, CTC, performance scores are given. So using VLOOKUP, how to find CTC of Deepak Mehta? It's already Deepika Mehta. I have already mentioned it at previous video how to use VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP, looking for Deepika Mehta name. The table array should contain Deepika Mehta in the first column of the table array. That is this one. And I'm looking for CTC. So my table array I'm taking entire table. I can stop it here also since I'm looking for CTC. But in future, if I want to know performance score, again I have to change the formula. So to avoid that change of formula, I'm taking entire table. Okay. So here I can take the name as well. Okay, I'm taking name, employee code, the title of the column also I'm taking. So B2 to G17, comma, in this 6 column table array, in which column the CTC is located. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in 5th column CTC is located. So the column index number is 5. So this 5 calculation I have to manually do. Look, after selecting the table array, I have to manually do that changes. I have to count the column number, and accordingly I have to type it in my formula. So that is a mode of manual work. So 0. So I got 4,80,000. This is what I was looking for. So 4,80,000. I will just take this format here. Okay. So suppose you are having 20 to 30 columns, and when you select VLOOKUP formula, and you cannot go through 35 columns here to check the column index number. That is a tedious task. So in this example, it is easy because only 6 columns are there. But in a real time, you may not have just 6 columns, you may have 60 columns. In that case, match function is very much essential. So if I want to know what is the column number of CTC in this particular data set, I can use match function. So equal to match. I'm looking for CTC in this particular row. In previous sheet, I was using vertically. In this sheet, I am using match function horizontally. Anyway, you can use that match function. In this 6 column, which column is containing CTC? So the ray, it starts from name. Whatever range I have selected, it's starting from B. Whatever I have selected for VLOOKUP, that's also start from column B. We didn't take serial number. A column we didn't consider at all. So that range should be similar. Means the first column should be similar. B column only. So B2 to 62 and I want exact match. So I am looking for CTC word in this particular range. I want to know the position. So exact match. So in fifth position, you can see name is the first, employee second, job employee code is second, job role is 3, department is 4, CTC is 5. So in fifth position, the CTC is located. So again, I will type equal to match. I'm looking for CTC, comma, in this particular headings, that is B2 to G2, comma, I want exact match, 0. So fifth position. So how we can integrate in VLOOKUP? So here you can see, go back to previous formula. This 5, I have manually calculated the column index number and I have typed. So instead of typing that 5, I can use match function output. Means I will copy this formula. Instead of typing it again, I will paste it here. After selecting the range B2267, instead of typing 5, I will give the cell reference number J9. Whatever reference number I am getting here, I want it appear here, comma 0. So automatically the 5 type value will be positioned in this location in the VLOOKUP formula, the third element, and I want exact match, so 0. So you can see 4,80,000 salary we are getting. Suppose if you want to check the other element, so how to do that? So in this video only I am using another element, that is data validation. So how to do that? For match function I am using data validation. I will let you know why I am doing this. So I will select the range CTC. I will go to data validation. I will click on list. I will give this range. So now all these 6 elements will appearing in the list format. You can see name, employee code, job role, department. Okay. Now whatever cell value is appearing here, it should appear here as well. So equal to this. Means if I type CTC here, here it will be CTC. If I select employee code here, here also you will get employee code. Now again I am changing data validation. I am using it for the names. So here instead of Deepika Mehta, I will use the data validation. Again I will create list of names of the employees. So I will select OK. Right? So twice in this example I am using twice. Again, you need not have two different match and separately. You can immediately you can have it in one single table as well. You can even more you can simplify this. But in this present example, I am going with two data validation function. So if I change Deepika Mehta to Faisal Khan, it is not changing. It is not changing because I took copy from that cell. So instead of I5, if I select this one for the VLOOKUP, and you can see the changes. Now, if I change the employee code to name, you can see Faisal Khan is appearing here. If I make it job role, Faisal Khan job role is, okay, I will change the formatting of the cell. Faisal Khan production engineer is appearing here. And again, if I click on Lalita Devi, this is the product manager, Lalita Devi. Here you can see, yes, project manager, not product manager. If I want to know the Lalita Devi CTC, it's appearing here like this. So this is how you can make it more interactive. Now, in previous video, we have seen only one interactive. Name was changing, accordingly mark was changing. Here we can change the two data validation, job role also we can get and name also we can change. So this is how we This is how we can use VLOOKUP, match and data validation for creating more interactive tables. This data set you can hide anywhere. You can not sorry. You can hide it and you can change this values. You can change this one and you can change this one. So if you are having thousands of columns and thousands of rows, you can put it in separate sheet and you can create this entire formula in one separate sheet, and only in that formula page you can work. So in this, that is how you can. Otherwise, you need not go through those entire data set 50,000 rows. You can just use match function to find the column number, and you can use this employee name and also the column headings here to change the position of the column number. So this is how you can create interactive table. Thanks for watching.